This isn't the biggest punishment for you because you were bad, it's happening because your heart was too kind, too trusting, and too full of love. The angel says, if you truly believe, stay with me until the end. Someone is about to leave you in June, and it's not by chance, it's been planned. Things are happening behind your back. People who should have protected you are talking about you. Someone you trusted is now close to someone who once loved you. Lies are being whispered, truth is fading, but heaven says no more silence, no more pretending. Now begins the exposure. I'm showing you the woman who entered your life like a friend but never truly was one. She smiled at you, but her heart held envy. She forced her way into your story and made you believe she was loyal, all while sharing your secrets and mocking your dreams. You thought she cared, but she only loved the spotlight around you. Now it's time for truth. The betrayal has happened, and she is the reason his heart changed. She whispered doubts, and he listened. The one you love has already started to leave emotionally, and you're just now realizing it. But God says, you're not being left, you're being set free. This is not punishment, it's protection. God is saving you from carrying love that was never truly given back. You were never truly chosen by someone who only used you. Your loyalty was mocked, your kindness seen as weakness, but God saw and heard everything, the lies, the fake promises, the silent exits. Justice is coming, and this time you won't be broken. You'll rise, but you must be strong enough to let go. Don't chase what God is removing. Don't hold on to what heaven is breaking. You asked for truth, and now you have it. It won't come with peace, it may come with pain, tears, and distance, but don't run after what's leaving. God is cleansing your life from deception. That woman who pretended to love and support you, who laughed at your efforts and shared your secrets, is now being exposed. She's the voice that changed his heart, the reason you feel the coldness now. It's not your fault, it's because their heart left before you knew. But now you'll see. You're not being abandoned, you're being awakened. The truth will heal you more than any apology ever could. They'll try to twist the story, to make you feel guilty, but don't let them. You stayed while they planned to leave. You prayed while they plotted separation. But now, Archangel Michael stands with you. You won't break. You'll rise again. You just need the strength to release them, the wisdom to know that what's leaving is not rejection but redirection. A storm is coming to wash away every lie, every fake smile, every false connection. Even if you still love them, God is pulling off the mask. You'll overhear conversations not meant for you. You'll feel the shift in your spirit and realize, it was never love, just need, never support, just jealousy. It wasn't your fault, it was always her plan. If your heart feels this message, it's time. God is proud of your love and loyalty, but says no more wasting time. Your joy, your peace, your rest is coming back. But first, you must face this truth. It will hurt, but it will save you. You don't need to beg them to stay or prove your worth. You were already chosen by God. Anyone who can't see your light is blind in spirit. You can't build a future with someone who only loved your gifts, not your soul. So now, God is closing the door, not out of anger, but love. June is your month of cleansing. It may feel like heartbreak, but it's healing. Don't resist it. Let them leave. Let the silence come. Watch God fill the space with true love, true peace, true favor. One day, you'll be thankful. The woman who lied will lose her grip. The man who believed her will see the truth. And you'll be far from it all, safe, restored, and ready. Your story doesn't end in betrayal, it begins in truth. This is your moment. God is uncovering everything. Open your heart before the story is twisted, before more lies are spread, before your spirit forgets what it already knows. This is not punishment, it's protection. God's plan is still right on time. Be alert, not afraid, because the truth is coming out. Heaven will not let you walk blind anymore. This message was sent to you for a reason, not by accident, but divine design. Archangel Michael stands by your side, not to scare you, but to wake you up. Something is shifting, and God must act before the lie becomes your deepest pain. This isn't God's anger, it's His love. What's leaving you in June may feel like the deepest cut, but it's not abandonment, it's rescue. You've held on too long to someone who's been holding you back. You gave love, grace, and hope they'd change. But God sees what you can't. He hears what you never knew. This person must go, not to harm you, but to save your future. Your heart is pure, and that's why heaven is acting. The pain is not punishment, it's a rescue mission. They can't go where you're going. They were your past, not your purpose. If this doesn't happen now, the pain will only grow. So it must happen now. Even if it hurts. Because God isn't punishing you, He's preparing you. Yes, now listen closely, because what comes next is not just confirmation of what your heart already knows but direction for your soul's next step. You've done enough trying, enough fixing, enough carrying people who never walked with you. You were the bridge others crossed while they burned it behind you. But those days are over. Heaven has seen every tear you cried from being misunderstood, every time you dimmed your light just to comfort those who preferred darkness. You stayed loyal to people who treated you like an option, gave your best to those who barely showed up, and now God says enough of the unequal exchange, enough of pouring love into places that never gave it back. There's a divine shift happening around you that might feel like rejection, but it's actually redirection. Conversations are drying up, doors are closing, and people are distancing, not because you've failed, but because you've outgrown the places that once held your pain. The version of you that tolerated disrespect, forgave without apology, and stayed silent when hurt, that version is being laid to rest. A new version is rising, one that sees clearly, sets boundaries without guilt, and knows that real love doesn't require suffering. Every delay, every silent battle, every moment of feeling left out was never a failure but divine protection. Heaven was hiding you for the right time, and that time is now. You're stepping out of confusion and into clarity so pure, you'll never question your worth again. What they meant for harm, God is using for your healing. Your pain wasn't wasted, it was a teacher, revealing who was real, where not to return, and just how valuable your voice truly is. Now you know, not everyone deserves access to your heart, not everyone is safe for your spirit. And God is sharpening your discernment, not to make you cold, but wise. You will no longer beg to be chosen, shrink to be accepted, or bleed for false peace. God is preparing a space where your soul breathes, where your laughter is real, joy secure, peace constant, and love unconditional. The people leaving aren't losses, they're proof that your next level demands clearer energy and deeper alignment. You're not being abandoned, you're being launched. And this time, God is sending those who recognize your value, who protect your light, who return your loyalty. Even in silence, do not fear, it's in the silence God rebuilds you. Every moment is being pieced together for divine connections free of confusion. The days of questioning your place in people's lives are over. You're walking into rooms where you're celebrated, not just tolerated. You'll no longer cry over people who didn't see your heart or lower your standards to keep someone who never grew. This isn't bitterness, it's awakening. You're not cold, you're conscious. And conscious people don't chase chaos, they choose peace. And peace is now yours. You are no longer entertaining what drains you or sacrificing your mental health for temporary love. This season is different because you are different. And the healing coming your way will overflow and make up for every night you felt forgotten. God is rewriting your story, and this new chapter begins with power, the power to say no, to walk away, to choose yourself without guilt, to release what was never from Him and embrace what heaven has sent. Your spirit will no longer be a storage place for pain, your heart no longer a playground for betrayal, your mind no longer a battlefield of anxiety. Peace is taking root. Every storm is being calmed. You will no longer feel like too much or not enough, because those God is sending will love you wholly, not for what you do but for who you are. You won't have to question their loyalty or beg for consistency. Real love comes without conditions, and this time, you will receive the love you've always given. The clarity you prayed for is here. Every lie, every hidden plan, every false face is being revealed, not to hurt you, but to free you. God knows the silent weight your soul carried, and now He's lifting you. Shame is being erased, guilt is being washed away, and in its place comes purpose, peace, and joy. You won't just survive, you'll thrive. You won't fear abandonment anymore, because the one who made you never left. That truth is now your anchor. God is filling the emptiness with divine presence. Even what felt like painful loss was always loving protection. He didn't let you lose them because He didn't care, He did it because He loves you more than your feelings can understand. Don't mourn what God removed, celebrate what's coming. Celebrate the version of you that never gave up. Celebrate the strength that held on. God says, "Now watch how I restore what you thought was lost. I will give beauty for ashes, peace for pain, joy for mourning, rest where there was none. And this time, it will last. You will walk tall, not from pride, but because you finally believe the truth. You are worthy, chosen, loved, and protected. Everything that left was never meant to stay. Everything coming will never leave. This isn't the end, it's your becoming. It's heaven's reward for every battle you fought in silence, every act of love returned with rejection, every prayer whispered through tears. Your moment is here, your time has come, and nothing can stop what God is doing now. Breathe. Rest. Receive it. This breaking didn't come to destroy you, it came to build the version of you that cannot be shaken. The you who knows peace, purpose, and love without pain. Your time has come.